Hey guys, What If here? Welcome back to NASCAR Rivals, and this will be a little bit of a different video because this is sort of a part two to a live stream I did maybe last week or something, and it's going to be of the DLC challenges. At this point, we've already completed the base pack, and now we have 15 more to complete, so there's 15 challenges left, 5 in each DLC pack, so yeah. Also, we'll get to the how weird that looks, but... So, first off, we have DLC 1, and we got 5. So, there's really not a whole lot else to look at, so I guess we'll just get into it. But before we do, as always, a big shout out to my two Patreon people, as well as my YouTube members who support my channel. The perks you get are early access videos where they come to the public, as well as channel emotes for my live stream. Thank you for what you guys do. So, we'll go into this, and the first one is already a Circuit of the Americas. I'll try my best to read these and not mess up. Because these sometimes just make you wonder what on earth they're doing. Because they always say, this person's challenging you. But then, like some other person, you're actually in their car challenging. It's just, it's so against the spirit of these challenges. I don't think this one is. Ross challenges me. Ross Chastain ruffled a lot of feathers at the beginning of the 2022 season. But at the Circuit of the Americas, he pushed and shoved his way to a smashing victory in dramatic last lap battle with A.J. Allmendinger and Alex Bowman. Can you hold off Allmendinger and Bowman to bring the Watermelon Smash to victory lane with Trackhouse Racing? Wow, this is the first time in maybe this entire thing that we're racing against someone that makes sense. Like the person that's in the thing, I'm driving as him. That's nuts. Alright, it just throws you right in. But yeah, here we go. What's this one? Oh my god, it's just one lap. Okay. Hello, Allmendinger, and he wrecked himself. No. I'm not gonna win this challenge because I wasn't even prepared, and I don't even know when... Okay, now the game took control of my car. It just gives you no warning when when you take control. It's not like a 3, 2, 1, go. It just sends you. Also, Bowman's arrival? Why are people arrival in this? I guess that's not surprising because everyone's a rival Ross Chastain's, but wow. Yeah, they're actually they're kind of quick. That's interesting. I didn't think that they would be like, literal rivals. I just ran into them. All right, oh, Jesus Christ. I forgot this is Coda. This track's horrible to drive on. But we got the lead again. They almost wrecked me like multiple times. But we're going to go through the hill. They're going to slow up. And now we'll be okay. The game really didn't do a good job trying to explain that, hey, these drivers are going to be your rivals. They just said, oh, Ross ruffled up some feathers. It's like, well, yeah, he did. It's not... The game didn't really specify that the drivers would be rivals in the game. It's just... They never really properly explain it. Am I psychoanalyzing this too much? Yes, but... Man, when I play the Thunder 03 challenges next week, it's so clear and concise as like what the goal is, what you're doing, and everything. And then you go to this almost 20 years later, and it's just sometimes so vague, and sometimes you don't even know what's going to happen until you actually get into it. Such a half-assed job. It's just sad. All right, that's going to be a dub in the books. They were kind of challenging for a little bit, but I think that's just because the AI are just absolutely insane. I don't know. All of that was just weird. But we got it. We're done. 14 more to go. And yay, we beat the game. Thank you for telling me I beat the challenge. So Tyler Reddick challenges me. Oh my good. I need to have just an AI voice read this. Is too much text. In the closing laps of the 2022 Food City 500 race. I fucked that all up. In the closing laps of the 2022 Food City dirt race at Bristol Motor Speedway, Chase Briscoe closed the gap on race leader Tyler Reddick, who was looking for his first career Cup Series win. With one corner to go, Briscoe got into the left side of Reddick's car and sent both cars spinning to the bottom of the track, following Kyle Busch to sneak through and win. In this challenge, you are behind the wheel of Reddick's number 8 Chevrolet. With a fast number 14, a hot pursuit, can you keep hard-charging Briscoe behind you and earn Reddick's... Hey, it's... Maybe they realized people complained about that. I don't know if there was any big uproar about this other than Roots' live stream of this. I don't know if that's... These DLC challenge, I think this was part of the main base game, I think, originally. I'm not really sure, but... it's interesting how the first base pack just had different drivers be in the thing, and then you race as different ones. But here it's being consistent, so I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, okay, there we go. 5 to go. Now it took control, like mid-corner. Oh, it's just so awkward. But I think we find Dirt Bristles on our track with the AI just aren't really that tough, so I don't think this is gonna be an issue. I already kind of pulled. Why did the now my controller's dying? Why? Stop! What the fuck is happening? I am so fucking tired of the 8-video adapter being an absolute piece of shit with how it works. I don't understand why sometimes it just works and other times it just stops for no reason. Now I gotta like reset all this. Like, god damn. Come on! Thank you. Well, I was gonna beat that challenge in one attempt, but now it's not. Like, come on. So fucking stupid. I cannot wait to be done with Rivals and then, I guess in turn, be done with the Switch, so I can just not play this anymore. Because I'm so tired of this fucking adapter having so much fucking issues, because the Switch controller, the base Switch one is such shit, and I'm not getting a fucking Pro controller to do, like, a tiny, tiny bit of this game left. Okay, they're just... I don't even know what to say. They're really fast. I'm trying as hard as I can to just keep a stay line, but the car is just wiggling and bobbing and weaving so much. And of course, the AI had none of that, but they're going to be dealing with lap traffic, so that's going to help. So thank you, lap traffic, for saving the day. Just, wow. I didn't really think I was going to get bailed out lap traffic, and I didn't think I was running the bush. Why? I just can't do anything right today. There we go, we won it. I don't know why that had to be such a complicated, like, freaking equation. But we did it. Next one, and it'd probably be my favorite one, because we're racing as Kurt Busch. Race like the GOAT. I see you, game. With 10 laps to go, Kurt Busch was half a second behind race leader Kyle Larson as the two battled for the top spot in and out of traffic. Larson cut the outside wall, with 2 laps later allowing Busch to slip ahead with the lead. This time, Larson will keep his car off the wall, and you have to keep Busch's number 4523 XI Racing Toyota out front for the win. Please tell me I'm not going to run 10 laps here, because these whole challenges, I mean, not up to this point, but in the base pack, they had a really bad tendency of just wasting your time making challenges be like 10, 15 laps long. All right, when is it going to get to take control? Right there, okay. And yeah, it is 10 laps. Okay, that's so annoying. Why on earth does it need to be that long? Especially if he's going to run that slow. Because we already beat it. We've already beat it in not even 1 lap. That is just pitiful. Dirt Bristol was somewhat harder, and I can't believe I'm saying that, but yeah. So now we'll just log laps until this is over. Alright, last lap. This has been a waste of time. Luckily, I've cut this all out, so that's been nice, but who are these challenges for that it's, I mean, in 10 laps or 9 laps, we've built like a 14-second lead on Larson. We've been a second a lap faster, maybe even more than that. Just makes no sense. I don't know. I don't know who would it be, like, who would have this much of a struggle with something like this, but hey, it's their first challenge where it was really simple, very straightforward, and one and done basically, so I will take it. So we have pack number 4, which I done, I think, when the game first came out, so I'll do it here just so we've completed everything in video, or at least in this video, so I'll redo it. William Byron challenges you as the 2022 Goodyear 400 at Darlington drew to a close. Joey Logano made an old school move on William Byron to match the throwback schemes on track. Yeah, because that was just always a thing back then, that they just bump and ran everyone every single... Yeah, that's just a true throw... Okay, whatever, I'm being salty, because it's Logano. While Logano felt the move was fair due to an earlier move by the driver of the 24... I'll give you some context. The two were side by side off turn 2 of Darlington, and Byron kind of slid up the track because turn 2 of Darlington's a tight corner, and he brushed up against him. And Logano took that personally. He took it to fucking heart because, God forbid, 2 drivers race side by side at Darlington off of turn 2 and expect nothing to happen. What a fucking... But it wasn't even intentional. Like, it wasn't even an intentional thing. It just... Such a stupid thing to even be upset by someone. I'm still salty about that because it was just such a bullshit excuse and such a cheap move. He done that to Mark. If he did it to fucking Mark Marr at Pocono, we had like fresher tires than Mark by like 10 laps, or not 10 laps, but it was like 10 laps to go, and it's like as soon as he caught the Mark, just ran him over. That's the standard. That that's why I was not surprised. It was just amazing, just how blunt and simple and stupid it was. I'm upset. Not everyone agreed with it. I didn't agree. Let's see what you can do when Logano makes the bumper on you in the final laps of the race. Okay, all right. Well, racing is Byron, so at least I got to fix history. Which, hey, if I could take a win away from Logano, that's a good day for me. Okay, so we got 2 to go. Okay, it gave me I just was that how it's supposed to go? The game is it just gives you control at such the weirdest points. Like I don't even know why I'm getting control. Like, okay, I guess I was getting control there, and Logano's a rival. Okay, that would okay. The game made him a rival. All right, whatever. But I guess we'll be okay. That was just strange. I guess yeah, we're just okay, so we're fine. All right. All right. Thank God this isn't like 10 laps or anything. This is pretty quick. Oh my God, he just... How did he... That was like almost impossible that he even made that move. See, yeah, okay, that would explain everything. Well, luckily Lap Traffic's going to come here and save the day, as we're just going to try to pass them going into 3. Logano gets held up. Thank you, Lap Traffic. Because clearly Lap Traffic was just this big of a fact in real life. But yeah, we're going to win the race because of that. So, yeah, thank you, Lap Cars. That made that a lot easier. Next up is Get Out of My Way in Gateway with Ross Chastain. I remember this race. It was funny. So after multiple run-ins throughout the season, Ross Chastain and Denny Hamlin found each other on track again at WWT Raceway. Chastain got in the back of Hamlin, sending the number 11 Toyota spinning out of contention for the win. I think he just kind of punted him. He didn't really spin. He just kind of punted him, and then it wasn't like a spin, though. I don't... upset with the repeated issues with Chastain, Hamlin did everything he could to keep the number 1 Chevrolet behind him each lap. We're putting you behind the wheel of Chastain's Chevy, and you must navigate around Hamlin as he tries his best to ruin your race. Now, see, that makes sense, because the game is specifying, hey, watch out for Hamlin. It wasn't just like an offhand comment. It's like, oh, Chastain's gotten the people throughout the year. It's like, but Chastain hasn't pissed off Bowman or Allmendinger for that to even happen. This makes more sense. I mean, this game literally like predicted me with just everyone hating Chastain, because that's like essentially what that challenge was pretty much like trying to imply or suggest, and I don't know, it's just weird. Okay, so I don't think Chastain was leading at any point, so this doesn't quite make a whole lot of sense. But hey, we just got to worry about getting around Hamlin. It does seem like with the rival, like when there's drivers that are rivals, that what the fuck? Oh my God! Okay, watch out for the apron. Usually I don't reckon turn 1. I just gave Hamlin a bump. I want to do it fair. I want to do it frickin' fair. And I don't want to just literally just plow through him. I was just hoping I wouldn't have to do that. Okay, this is what should have happened originally. I should have went up to the outside. And there we go. That's it. We're done. And there's one thing I could say that's positive is at least the game's using the game's name for these challenges. Like, you know, Chastain, rival things. So there's that. That's cool. But yeah, it was, I mean, other than me messing up, I mean, once I got around Hamlin, it wasn't even really much of a contest. Hamlin wasn't even... No, Hamlin wasn't even for position. But yeah, we just got around. It was pretty simple. It was just I just made it a lot harder than it needed to be. That's the first pack done. So now we can go on to DLC number 2. We even got a little gold sticker thing. That's cute. So DLC 2. Tyler Reddick challenges me. Where did he come from? In the final laps of the Verizon 200 at the Brickyard, Ross Chastain blew through turn 1-2 and emerged on the right. Emerged right back on the. I can't talk. In the final laps of the Verizon 200 at the Brickyard, Ross Chastain blew through turn 1 and emerged right on the back bumper. No, wasn't he side by side? He was side by side with them though. Of Tyler Reddick for the race lead. The pair spent the next 2 laps swapping position on the track, despite Chastain being penalized. In this scenario, we were imagining that Chastain did not miss the corner and is instead on Reddick's back bumper cleanly and contending for the win. Can you hold off Chastain and earn Reddick's second career NASCAR episode? Yes. Yes, I can. I can't even really relax in the loading screens. I just have to kind of like be focused at all times because I don't know when it's going to start. I don't know when it's going to take control of my car because right now it's not. Now it is, I think. Alright, so just got to take it easy here in turn 1. And don't get hit. And clear Allmendinger. And I think we're good now. In fact, Chastain is nowhere even near me. So what did the challenge... Why was Chastain even mentioned if he's not even going to be anywhere near me? It's just pointless now. Oh, he's in the top 5. Okay, he's relatively close. Not exactly by my bumper, but he's just 3 seconds back. Okay, sure. And we'll win that relatively easy. I mean, the AI, again, here aren't really that tough. So in 2 laps, I almost gained 10 seconds on them. But yeah, it was pretty straightforward. Next challenge, the caution never came out. Kurt Busch held the lead on the final restart with 5 laps to go in the 2022 LA 400 National Superspeedway. But a great jump by Chase Elliott allowed the number 9 Chevrolet to take the lead. Following the restart, Brad Keselowski and Cole Custer got together in turn 4, but the race stayed green. Elliott won the race. In this challenge, we are reimagining the situation and throwing a caution for that incident. Can you best Elliott and the rest of the field to deliver Kurt Busch another NASCAR Cup Series victory? I remember this. I mean, I didn't really think Kurt had much of a shot in it because he kind of got there a little bit strat, but screw it. I'll take another chance for Kurt to get a dub. He could have got a dub at Kansas if he, was racing. Oh, I'm sad. Well, again, this is another track where the AI just really aren't that tough. So it's kind of unfortunate. And also, it's daytime here. It was nighttime in real life, so that's a little inaccurate. But yeah, we just passed them with no problems. So yeah, it's a shame. They're making us go to these new tracks, but they're at least this track. This is not relatively hard. Another one down in the books. Again, really simple. Not a whole lot to it, but we did it. And we'll go on to the next one. I might spend more time just reading out the race event than actually doing the race itself. Number 3 is congratulations to my teammate. I remember. On the final restart 2022 Go Bowling at the Glen, Hendrick Motorsports teammates Kyle Larson and Chase Elliott tangled in the first corner with Larson shoving number 9 out of the groove and out of contention. In this scenario, we put you behind the wheel of Elliott's Chevy and you must catch your teammate to beat Larson for the win. Simple enough. All right, we'll see how easy it is. Alrighty, we'll see what happens here. Oh, Larson's a rival. That's not really how that was in real life. Oh, everyone's just a rival. Okay. That's going to make it a lot harder. That's not... Why? Like, what? That doesn't make any sense with this one. Why is everyone a rival of Chase Elliott? Of all people, like... It's just kind of going to make it hard. Like, Chase Elliott wasn't doing... It was just a racing incident. It wasn't like a malicious thing that Chase Elliott did or that Larson did, so I don't know, but... Hey, we're just going to pass him through the chicane, and we're good. And 5 laps. Nope, he didn't even hit me. Like, this isn't really doing anything what the challenge is supposed to do. Alright, well, we'll just log around. So much wrong. But whatever, we're fine. They should have started this challenge, like, right off turn 1. So, I don't know, something that would make sense, because how that started didn't really explain anything, and it was all kind of wrong. And it should have started off turn 1, and then I would have already gotten hit, and I would have lost all that time, and then I could rub down. Like, then it would make the challenge somewhat make sense, because before, I don't know. And that's another challenge in the books, won that by over 10 seconds. Don't know why they gave me so many laps, but yeah, we're like... Whatever, we're done with that, and on to the next one. Ooh, I think next one's a wreck avoidance one. Dodging raindrops and big one. On the closing laps of the Coke Zero Sugar 400 Daytona, the field was raining... The field was raining. The field was racing for a playoff spot against the incoming rain. Intense racing lap after lap saw the field bunched together 3 wide throughout the field as the cars jockeyed for position. With 1 lap to go... What? 1 lap? No! We had it was like under 20 to go. And it was not 1 to go when the rain came. No. The rain hit just as the field entered turn 1, causing a massive wreck that eliminated nearly every car on the track. Ausdale number 3 Chevrolet was able to sneak through the carnage and eventually win the race. This time you're behind wheel 3. Can you make it through the storm unscathed? Did they think that rain was the end of the race? Like, I know they're Russian developers and maybe they had to go to bed or something, but that's not how the race played out at all. That's such a lie. There wasn't just 1 to go and then it was like 20 to go. It was not just the last lap and then they wrecked and then the race ended. If they did something like that where that's how it determined the, like, I mean, if it got rain shortened because of that whole instance, that would have literally made the race like the worst thing maybe in like modern NASCAR era history with how bad it is. I mean, that would like Trump 1969 Talladega. I mean, it would have been that bad. But no, that's not how it happened. They explained the whole thing so inaccurately. Oh boy, we're 17th. This is, I don't know how we're going to get through it. We're just going to full send it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, we didn't survive that one. Okay, let's do that again. Yeah, they just all explode. Alright, I mean, I guess we'll just have to get lucky. I think in real life, Austin went down low, which I don't know if I can even do that, because I'm trying that right now, and it won't do it. Now we're side by side with my bro. And now we passed my bro. Okay, we did it. And he's blowing up. But okay, well, hey, we'll win it regardless. There we go, we won it. I just had more problems with everything with that description. Unless they meant, like, eventually he won. But that doesn't explain that the race went back going, and it's terribly explained. Ugh.